Hello, Capricorn. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are doing a timeless reading for you. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and make sure you check out your other placements for the most accurate message. All right, lots of cards. Very good. All right. So, Capricorn, I'm feeling the energy of oh, oopsie. Just let me scoot up in here. I'm just feeling like it is a time for you to really trust yourself. To, like, when I was kind of tapping into your energy, I felt like my throat chakra kind of get activated. So I feel like it's definitely time for you to use your voice, be honest, be clear about what it is that you're wanting or that you're wanting to go towards. Okay, so we're going to start with these oracle messages and then clarify them with the tarot. And then we will get some crystal oracle cards to see what crystals may benefit you during this time, and close it out with the shadow deck just to see if there are, doubts, fears, anything holding you back, anything within yourself that needs more acceptance, more space. We'll get into that as well. All right, so let's get into it. We have Rose, we have Shakti, Siberian Fir, and Violets. Okay, so roses may be a significant sign for you at this time. Maybe doing like a rose petal bath, working with roses, getting yourself a bouquet. So let's see what we got. So with Rose here, so that is traditional associations with romance or the beginning of a romantic relationship. Very cute. So this could involve a romantic relationship, or maybe a new one is going to come together for you. We have Shakti. This represents a strong female energy, creativity, and power. This refers to the divine feminine and may also refer to a creative woman or mother. Okay. So you guys could be I feel like a relationship is helping you tap into your feminine energy, whether you're male, female, non-binary, it doesn't matter how you identify, but it feels like there's just more of a sensual energy and more of a connection to your feminine side. All right, Siberian Fir. This is truth, lifelong friendships, resilience, longevity, may refer to someone you trust deeply. So there could be a feminine energy that you trust a lot that may introduce you to someone new romantically. Or maybe this is a relationship with a feminine energy that's long lasting, that has a lot of love. And then Violets, family, unconditional love, and forgiveness. Beautiful. So I feel like some of you guys could be starting a family or starting a romantic connection that really helps you with trust, unconditional love, forgiving others, forgiving parts of yourself. It just feels like there's a connection that's really bringing out a deeper part of you. So I like that. All right, so let's look into it. So we have Tarantula here. Literally everyone's been getting this card. So this is talking about making a choice, thinking about all possible outcomes, deciding carefully, and with use of clear judgment. So yeah, there's some sort of choice decision that's coming up here, and you're being encouraged to take your time with this, think clearly, no need to rush to any conclusions. All right, we have Ceremony. This talks about meditation, stillness, order, may also refer to routines and rituals. So I feel like when it comes to some sort of decision coming up here, you're being encouraged to pause, go within for the answers, have some quiet time, some alone time, so that way you can think clearly. And then there's Honeybee, represents communication. A message is on its way to you. Could also refer to a subject that many people are talking about. Okay, so there could be some things, being orchestrated here. It feels like a positive energy, but yeah, I just feel like you may be taking your time coming to some sort of conclusion before communicating it. And then we have Roots. This is the answers are below the surface. Okay, something's being revealed here. You will have to dig to reveal secrets, hidden intentions, and root causes. Start asking questions. Okay, very interesting. Maybe some tea being spilled, some realizations coming, but I feel like there's going to be a moment of pause, of stillness, in order for these, hidden things to be revealed. Again, I don't feel any like malicious energy. Sometimes it's positive secrets, right? Like a proposal is a secret until it happens, and that's something positive. So let's see what comes out. as we clarify this. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. So I do feel like things are going to be revealed. Things are going to come out here. We have the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups. I feel like you're being very, very patient for something to come to fruition. I feel like you're waiting before you take action, before you make decisions. All right, we have the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, and then the Empress. So there's that feminine energy coming through here. Trust your intuition right now. There's no need to take action, right? You're being asked to kind of pause before making a choice, but I feel like your feminine energy, your inner world, your intuition will help you kind of make the right choice. Okay, so let's get into it. So let's see about Tarantula here. Some sort of decision, having to take a moment before making a realization, pausing. Let's see. Tell me more about Tarantula for Capricorn. Tarantula for Capricorn. Okay, so let's see here. We've got the King of Cups, the King of Swords, the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Dear Lord, all these kings. Okay, so all four kings together, that kind of makes an emperor, right? Because that's what the Emperor card represents, all kings wrapped up in one. So, wow. Okay. There could be a lot of people involved in this situation. I mean, you've got your water, your air, your fire, and your earth signs. Okay, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. So I feel like you're really coming together with all versions of you, all parts of you. Something's coming full circle. You know, you're addressing your inner world, your intuition, you're thinking logically, you're following your truth. The King of Wands, you're putting that into action, you're trusting your security, your stability. So this is very, very interesting. I feel like they're saying don't ask too many other people what you should do in a situation, because you really do have all the answers, all the elements that you need. You just need to be focused and have patience. Okay, tell me about all these kings. What's going on here? Tell me more about all the kings. Okay, we have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups. Okay, I mean, with the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, obviously this involves a lot of people, and then there's the Queen of Wands. So I feel like it's saying take what other people say with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, the Queen of Wands, she's very confident in herself, and she knows how to use all parts of her light, her dark, to go towards what she wants fully and completely. So this may involve like a relationship, a partnership. This can involve a group of friends. But I feel like you're trying to decide, okay, I can ask people for advice, for guidance, but at the end of the day, I have to make the decision for myself. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like you want to go towards something in regards to career or your security, your home, and you're trying to decide what's the best way to go. But at the end of the day, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a lot of like divine orchestration taking place here. So that's why they're saying, you know, you can ask other people for advice, for guidance, but at the end of the day, you have to make the decision. You have to trust what you want to go towards. So let's see, Three of Cups, Two of Cups. Tell me more about that. Yeah, we have the Four of Cups, Four of Swords, and then there's the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, Virgo energy there, Knight of Swords. Yeah, at the end of the day, you know, other people can give advice, but you have to trust what you want to go towards, and you have to totally listen to your truth and your intuition. This may be a situation where you really just have to kind of go through it yourself and then decide from there what you want to do and how you want to move forward. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, we've got the Emperor here, Aries energy. I told you it's going to come through. And with the Eight of Wands. So I feel like it's a moment of really, you know, don't move forward unless you have the confidence. Okay. It's not to say that you're going to have all the answers, but have that trust and faith that you need to move with your own accord. Okay. because I feel like a lot of answers, a lot of realizations, communication is going to come through for you. But you got to trust yourself at the end of the day. Okay? Because like we said, a lot's going to be revealed to you here soon, but Spirit wants you to trust yourself first and foremost. All right, very interesting. All right, let's keep it going, moving and grooving. Let me back this up a bit. There we go. All right, so we have ceremonies. So that's meditation, stillness, some sort of ritual. Tell me more about ceremony for Capricorn. All right, we have the Strength card, Nine of Cups, Knight of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Devil. That is your energy here, Capricorn. So yeah, I feel like with the Three of Wands, the Knight of Swords, you're ready to move on to bigger and better. You're ready to go towards new horizons, new energy. But at the end of the day, with the Devil, the Nine of Cups, you have to trust what it is you want to go towards. You got to trust yourself in this moment, Capricorn, because you are going to go towards fulfillment. You are going to go towards your success, but you want to do so confidently, okay? And with the Strength card here, there's a need, there's just a need for more confidence, for more faith and belief in yourself. There's a part of you that may second guess, or, maybe you do come to conclusions and then you're not sure about them. But with your higher self here, you got to believe in yourself. You got to trust what it is you feel guided to go towards. Yeah, there's a lot of overthinking when it comes to going towards your passion and your fulfillment. I think you're scared that, you may not have the success, the resources, the support you need, but the divine has got things unfolding for you. So you just got to be patient and trust. All right, tell me more about the Devil, the Nine of Cups. All right, believe in what you're working on. With the Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, you've got all the support, everything you need to have success with something. You're very determined, you're hardworking, so there's no reason something shouldn't work out for you. Okay, fully believe in yourself. Tell me more about the Strength card. All right, we have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I just feel like you're being encouraged to go towards new beginnings, maybe approaching something in a different way. At the end of the day, you've really overcome a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. So you just got to remember that. Okay? There's no need to carry these low vibrations with you. Trust yourself. All right, Three of Wands, Knight of Swords. Tell me more about that. We have the Five of Cups and the Sun card. Yeah. I just heard you're scared to fly too close to the sun. Don't be scared of your power, Capricorn. Don't be scared of your magic, because you're on a path that's going to lead you to so much happiness and beauty. And yes, you may have faced some disappointment, some rejection in the past, but that's not what's going to happen here. Keep fully going towards what it is you want to go towards. And don't let that doubt and fear keep you held back. All right? Okay. All right, so we have Honeybee here. Communication, a message is on its way, and something that people are talking about. So let's see. Tell me more about Honeybee. You could be seeing some bees. Honeybee, honeybee. Ooh, yes, we've got Judgment, we've got the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Pentacles. I love it. Yes. So with Judgment here, you have decided for yourself what you want your life to look like, what you want to go towards. This is something that happens after honest reflection, right? So there's no need to worry about, is this right for me? Am I doing the things I'm supposed to be doing? The fact that you've decided I want to be on this path and this is where I'm going, that's perfect. Okay. And with the Page of Pentacles, this is a new opportunity for you. You could feel a little bit like a fish out of water, or like you may not have all the experience you need. But I feel like somebody's going to come through and help you, or you're just going to see, like, the more you trust your journey, the more success you're going to have. And with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like there are people who want to help you, who want to support you. So just keep like having faith in that and letting that energy come through for you, because something positive is going to happen. Okay, be patient, because the seeds you're planting are going to bear fruit. Okay, and with the Four of Wands, let people help you. You're going to find your soul tribe, the people that support you. Like, say for example, this has to do with a business. You're going to find the perfect clients, the perfect, store, the whatever, the perfect environment, all the ingredients to the perfect recipe to have you succeed. I feel that. But yeah, there could be some sort of revelation coming through with Judgment, some sort of truth being revealed here. But I just see that it's in support of you. Okay, tell me more about Judgment for Capricorn. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, the Six of Cups. So this could involve like something from your past that's been kind of keeping a hold on you, like say it's a fear of success because maybe you didn't have a lot of security and stability in your life growing up, so you're not used to that. There's something that like you're not fully aware of that's keeping you, I just feel like, held back, keeping you second guessing, and I feel like you're going to get to the root of that. You could maybe not trust people all the way, so there could be like some sort of argument that happens. Tell me more about the Two of Swords, Six of Cups. Yeah, the Four of Cups. Yeah, there's something that is not necessary for you to give your energy to anymore. I feel like it's a fear, a doubt, something like that. And at the end of the day, you've surpassed that a long time ago, so there's no need to carry that with you anymore. All right, let's see. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles, because maybe this is why you're feeling that way, is because, it's like a new opportunity, a new situation. So since it's out of your comfort zone, you're second guessing yourself. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Tower and the Fool card. Yeah, it's like let go of the idea that you're not where you're supposed to be. Let go of the idea that you don't have what you need. With the Fool, Spirit saying this is a whole new opportunity, a whole new vibration for you. So of course it's new, but just because it's new doesn't mean there's going to be failure tied to it. Yeah, you're going to be successful. That's what I feel. Tell me more about the Tower and the Fool. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Exactly. This Tower is all in your head. Let go of that. There's no need for fear here. All right, tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. I just feel like that's a lot of support coming your way. Okay, we have the Seven of Swords here. With the Wheel of Fortune, the Death card. Interesting. So whatever this is, I'm going to look more into it, but it feels like it's a necessary change for this new chapter for you. Say it's like you're giving to someone and they're just taking advantage of you here. Let me bring this down so you guys can actually see everything. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it feels like there's some sort of truth being revealed that kind of jumpstarts this new beginning for you. Hold on. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. Ten of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, something's being revealed in regards to like family, people close to you, maybe a marriage or a long-term relationship. But it feels like it's being revealed so that way you stop putting your energy into things that are just taking advantage of you. Let me sit with this for a second. Hmm. It feels like someone, because now I'm just walking it back. Like there's some sort of, here, let's just walk it back, walk it back. Now walk it out. Just kidding. Okay. It feels like some sort of like message, some message is coming to you in regards to something you didn't know regarding the past. Maybe somebody's coming back for an apology, like not for an apology, but giving you an apology. Maybe someone that you were very generous to that took advantage of you. But it feels like it's because you're doing your own thing. You're on a new chapter. And maybe this person hasn't been able to get over kind of like what they did to you, but you've been over it. You know what I mean? Like you've been moving on to bigger and better things. This could be in regards to your family, your childhood, or someone that kind of thought they were gonna, have that happily ever after with you. Because I mean, there's a major upgrade happening for you here, Capricorn. So I think that's very normal for people to kind of come out of the woodwork and say, like, oh, I see all the growth you've been doing and I'm proud of you. Sorry about the past, whatever kind of thing. Anything else for this honeybee energy? Yeah, see, we have the lovers, we have the nine of wands. I feel like somebody sees your growth and they're coming to tell you, like, just kind of sorry about how they treated you. We have the hermit, the chariot, the four of swords. But at the end of the day, like, you've been moved on, like you're good. Interesting. All right. Okay, so we've got roots here. That is answers below the surface, digging to reveal secrets, hidden intentions, and root causes. Start asking questions. All right, well, tell me more about roots. You know what I'm hearing? Creep by TLC. So I creep. Yeah, just creeping on and out. Yeah, it feels like somebody's like watching you on social media, watching your growth, and it feels like they're going to come in with an apology. So we have the high priestess, could be dealing with a Pisces. Trust your intuition on this. I feel like you might have a dream or just an inkling or think about somebody, and then they're going to reach out to you. Okay, this could be somebody, Knight of Wands, could be dealing with a fire sign, someone that may have been very inconsistent, someone that was just all about fun, having a good time. That catches up to you. But we have Temperance and the Knight of Cups. So it feels like at the end of the day, this person wants to make things right with you. They may come in with an apology. Because, yeah, it feels like this person is trying to move forward in their life, but they're stuck because of what they have done to you. It's like they can't move forward because they feel guilty. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands, the Hermit. Yeah, this is somebody that you have protected your energy from, someone that you may not really trust. But this is someone that was integral in your enlightenment, someone that like they did you so dirty that you had to learn how to set boundaries kind of thing. Like this is somebody that you learned a lot about yourself and you learned how to trust yourself more. So I mean, at the end of the day, they did you a favor. Because yeah, this was a burden, but you've moved on from it, you've healed from it. Tell me more about Temperance and the Knight of Cups. All right. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. I'm causing a commotion. So we have the Queen of Swords, the Star, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, Gemini. I mean, this person, yeah, I feel like this is somebody that this could have been a family member or a close friend or someone where it was like a relationship where you really did have a strong bond, but you had to let it go for whatever reason. And at the end of the day, I see you just setting those boundaries and being like, I appreciate that, but I'm going to keep focusing on myself, doing my own thing, because I've accepted and released that a long time ago. I've made peace with it, and I'm just, doing me. This could involve a Taurus with the Hierophant here, but it's like this person wants to elevate their life as well, and they don't know how to do it without kind of getting rid of this thing that's making them feel guilty. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords and the Four of Wands. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely something where it kind of tore you down, but you were able to rebuild from it. This is something where it's not like you were going to hold your breath waiting for an apology, but it feels like it's been a long time coming kind of thing. Yeah, it's like you made peace with this person's actions a while ago, but we all love an apology, so that's fine. All right, well, we're going to close it out with not close it out. We're going to move on to some crystal messages. So these could be some crystals that can help you with this situation. So let's see what we got. Crystals for Capricorn. Sounds like a band name, Crystals for Capricorn. Ooh. All right, so we have black tourmaline, protect your energy. Absolutely. It's never bad for someone to have regret and show growth and apologize, but that doesn't mean you have to go back right into what you were doing. You know what I mean? Like, you're allowed to still, have that person at an arm's length and keep focusing on yourself, because look at how much growth happened without them. You know what I mean? We have Aventurine, create your own luck, and then Moonstone, live your purpose. Absolutely. So especially in regards to what was going on over here. Yeah, I'm going to set this on this side. I do feel like whatever it is you're investing your time and energy into, it's going to be very prosperous and beautiful for you. And I feel like that's why people are checking up on you now, because, look at you now, right? Look at Capricorn now. Okay, but just keep focusing on yourself and know that if it's hard or you're kind of like paving your own way, you create your own luck, right? So you decide if you're lucky, you decide if you're blessed, you decide if your angels are working for you. And let me tell you, they are. So just believe in it. We have Sodalite, speak your truth. Absolutely. So yeah, I don't see you holding back on this energy at all. It's not that you're like going to tear someone down with your words, but you're just not mincing words either. You're not scared to speak your truth and be honest. Pink Opal, be kind to yourself. Absolutely. Speak highly of yourself, speak love into yourself, believe in yourself. Because if you don't, nobody else will. And tourmalinated quartz, get out of your own way. Absolutely. Especially with whatever it is you got going on here, you have everything you need to make something successful. So have complete faith and belief in it, and don't doubt and put negativity into your own dreams. You know what I'm saying? Gorgeous. Okay, so now we really are going to close it out with a shadow message for you, Capricorn. And this could just be the part of you that needs more attention, more love, so that way you can go towards what you want to go towards completely and confidently. So I'm feeling like, hold on, let me get some visuals here. I feel like, let's see what part of you doesn't believe you have everything you need to be successful and to go towards what it is you want to go towards. Because you're already doing it. Even other people see that already. That's why you're getting people messaging you from random, So let's see. What is that? Let's get one card for Capricorn. Let's get one card. Just one, please, and thank you. One card for Capricorn. All right, thank you. Okay, we have truth. Who had this? Maybe Aquarius? Can't recall. I'll remember as I get through it, though. All right, I'm going to read this out of the book for you guys. And there's different contemplations and rituals that go with this, so you may want to come back and journal about that or do the ritual. Yeah, I think Aquarius. Yeah, I'm going to say Aquarius. That feels right. All right, truth. Art here is Eye of Wisdom, and it says, I'm willing to look at the truth before me. I see through illusion and delusion. And it says, heart on fire, tears flowing, all seeing eye, distraction spiraling around, sacred rose, in the midst of it all, love note of truth and wisdom, seeing through the eyes of love, denial versus reality, fact or fiction, truth prevails, holding it all. Okay, so what I noticed, it says distraction spiraling around. Whoever this is that's coming out of the woodwork is a bit of a distraction, right? I feel like you guys may have felt like your sense of worth and value may have come through how people treated you, and this person didn't treat you well. So it's just kind of reclaiming your power from that, not caring. Not that you don't care, but it's like just not having other people's opinions, apologies, beliefs hold so much weight. Okay. There are times when truth is right in front of us, lit a flame as clear as the eye can see, and yet we don't see. Perhaps we are wanting a different truth. It hurts so much that we want to deny its existence. There is a fear of following the heart and gut rather than what is logical. Or we are wishing for the truth to change into a different form. Whatever the reason, this is a call to look right into the flame of truth. And I feel like your big truth that you may be denying is that you have it all. You're doing it, you're living your purpose. When we break through our ability to see truth over illusion, we restore our deepest sense of empowerment. When we are willing to sit with truth, no matter how much it hurts or stretches us, that is where we can move forward and make changes that will actually serve a greater good. Illusions can be very comfortable, but not as comforting as sinking into a truth after it stings. The more truth hurts, the more illusion it is shattering within us or around us. Think about ways you might be sacrificing your own truth or sharing untruths for the illusion of making someone more comfortable. This creates more harm to them and yourself. Become aware of what you know to be true under what is spoken or shared. Witness illusion and truth around you. Consider sharing difficult truths with others and yourself. Yeah, some sort of truth is being revealed here. And I feel like the truth is that you're doing it. You're doing it. Other people see you doing it. So you should see yourself doing it. All right, so here are some contemplations. What truth is right in front of me that I don't want to see? How have I not been following my inner truth? What is my core truth that I have not shared with others? And then here's a ritual. Gather an unlit candle, timer, and a place to sit uninterrupted. A dark room with doors closed is best but not mandatory. Before igniting your flame, state the declaration, I'm ready to see deeper truths. Light your flame, give the flame offerings of gratitude with your breath. Set your timer for 5 minutes and gaze into the flame with the question, what does truth want me to know? Then set your timer for another 5 minutes and gaze into the flame with the question, what is true that I have not been wanting to see? Thank the fire and truth itself. Journal or integrate the wisdom as you choose. Beautiful. So I just feel like owning the truth that you are powerful, you've got everything you need, means you no longer are second guessing yourself. It means you're fully standing into that space and in that light that you've so badly wanted to take up. So take up the space because you're there. Other people see you're there. So why don't you? Okay. All right, Capricorn, that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, let me know with a like, a comment, subscribe, share this video with a fellow Capricorn. All of that helps the channel grow, and I'm always so grateful. And what was I going to say? Okay, if you would like more content, I've got all my website, my social media, all that stuff is down below in the description box. And on my website, that is where you can go to book a personal reading, an alchemy ceremony where we help turn your pain into power, and my newsletter, which is a great way to get content, discounts, all sorts of cool stuff. So check it out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.